captured a green flash at sunset, a slightly rare atmospheric phenomenon. Taken in Bonaire, Dutch Caribbean, or Dutch Caribbean, if you will. Yeah, that's the green flash. It means that someone's come back to this world from beyond ours. Didn't you watch Pirates of the Caribbean? No hurricane has ever crossed the equator. No way. This is the type of thing that Elon Musk would respond to with interesting or looking into this. Like, chill the hell out, bro. There's a monument to honor the almost 1 million, often forgotten, Allied horses who died during the First World War. Of 1 million drafted horses, only 62,000 returned in 1918. Yeah, it's unfortunate that, animals are seen as completely disposable. To be fair, to certain people, all the men and women involved in our wars are seen as disposable as well. But to certain people, to a lot more people, the animals involved don't matter. And it sucks to fucking hear that. I get it. I totally understand the logic. I just don't like it. The longest legs in the world. 6'9". Oh my God. Wow. I'm 6'3". Those legs would probably still be coming up to my shoulders. God damn, dude. I'm not good there. Look, there's something very obvious I could say. No, not mean to them. I'm just not going to say it because we're a family channel here. No, stop it. This is the world's only known white giraffe. Wait, really? Well, okay, only known. There might be a billion of them hiding somewhere in a place we don't expect, but that's pretty freaking crazy. The Cosquer Cave is a Paleolithic decorated cave located in France that contains numerous cave drawings dating back as far as 27,000 years BP. Bipolar? No, what? BP? I'm sorry, I've just never seen that before. The cave has more than 200 parietal figures and is also the only decorated cave whose entrance opens under the sea. Oh, wow. That's kind of spooky, I gotta say. Is this a Kane Pixels invention? Are we sure that this is real? George Lucas before CGI, 1984. Yes, I get before CGI. There were 2 movies a little bit after this that would make the first, theatric use of it for sure. Tron Legacy and The Last Starfighter both used that. I believe Last Starfighter was first. However, as awesome as this is, you really got to give it credit. ILM basically wrote the book on all of the things that we hold dear in cool movies now. But just remember something. CGI is not inherently bad, okay? I know that it's one of those things, when it's bad, you notice it and you're like, oh, that's gonna date this movie really bad. Yeah, but I'm so sick and tired of any and all CG, regardless of how it's used, being treated like it's some fucking poison to theatrics in general. Without any CG whatsoever, YouTubers and people with no budget would not be able to do cool, crazy shit for their own little film projects, from crappy stock Force lightning to doing your own lightsaber in After Effects, a version that you pirated and stuff like that. Quit it with the anti-CG crap, okay? Look, I totally understand that we're using it way too often for everything, but quit pretending like it's inherently bad and it takes you out of everything because you see it. Early effects before these guys on Star Wars mastered the art of keying and compositing. Stuff looked like shit way back in the day before that, until these guys basically perfected that crap. And some people wouldn't even think that they perfected that stuff, all right? I'm sorry I'm going on like a 3-minute rant about this, but as someone whose favorite medium is film, just chill the fuck out, dude. The world's first capsule hotel is in Osaka, Japan, and is 44 years old. Okay, that is cool. That is really neat. It's just kind of funny. Normally when you hear about this hotel in Japan in the same sentence, it's like, oh yeah, the same family's been running it for 900 years. It's just kind of funny to see, oh yeah, the world's first capsule hotel, it's 12 years old. It's just funny, Oscar, a cat that served on 3 warships, 1 German, 2 British, all sank in action. The cat survived each sinking, floating away on wooden planks to rescue. The cat was known as Unsinkable Sam. So was his name Oscar or Sam? Also, let that boy retire. Apple I found is a quarter green. I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. Oh no! Oh God! Not because of the apple. No, the apple's cool. I'm sorry. Oh my God! I'm dying. What the hell's happening to me? How paint can change a room. It's quite impressive, isn't it? Simply framing a room with paint. It's pretty legit. Gotta say, when we repainted our house, that's exactly what we thought about. It was just mind-blowing to see how the room would change depending on how you painted it, not even necessarily the colors. I found a newspaper from JFK's assassination while going through old photos. Oh boy. Kennedy's killed. 1 inch or more of rain likely here. Okay. Wait, Greensburg? I don't know where that is. But really, you have that massive headline. And then that right underneath? That just feels weird to me, man. This is the oldest surviving aerial photograph, taken 43 years before the invention of the airplane, 163 years ago. That is pretty legit. I'm so dumb. I was about to ask, how'd they get the picture though? Did they strap it on a bird? And I forgot that balloons have been around for a while. Yeah, taken October 13th, 1860. Balloon, something about view of Boston? Anyway, doesn't matter. That's pretty freaking neat. Ooh, ah, Point in Arizona. Ooh, ah, Point. Oh, that's why. Is that in the Grand Canyon? The final exam for police service dogs to remain calm in front of a cat in Germany, 1987. Dude, that's pretty legit though. Not like you better protect the cat though if one of them fails, okay? If one of those dogs fails, you better not just go, well, he ate the cat. No. They don't get to graduate and the cat gets to be safe. When you need help at a train station in Japan, customer service literally pops out of the wall. What? Oh. Man, now I'm gonna feel weird. There are gonna be people back there ready to pop out to help me if something breaks down. I guess there's plenty of jobs. What do you do? Oh, I'm an ATM/automated ticket machine. Yeah, if the ticket machine never acts up, I live in the wall. I'm 12 hours in the wall. In 1979, 25-year-old George Kaskotis fled the U.S. for Greece pending 61 felony charges. There, he forged a degree to get hired at a bank, and within 7 years, he scammed his way into becoming one of the country's richest men. He was arrested in the White House in 1987 while meeting the president. Holy crap, the balls to come back after 61 felony charges and, well, doing the rest of what he did. Was there a movie made about this dude? This is terrible Tommy Silverstein. He spent 36 years in solitary confinement, and because of his violent actions, the BOP designed and built an AdMax prison where he had his own specifically designed cell. Wait a minute. He looks vaguely familiar, does he not, Clarice? No, he doesn't really look that much like Hannibal Lecter, but dude, you freak. The world's largest air purifier stands at 200 feet tall. What? Holy crap, that's an air purifier? Okay, wait a minute though. Is there just one of them? How effective is that thing really? There's now a massive library in Minecraft that's filled with uncensored articles, journals, and information from all over the world. It was created by a company called Blockworks, and because Minecraft is accessible worldwide, the library offers a unique opportunity to people in censored countries to view censored materials in a safe environment. Christ. That's an interesting way of doing things, for sure. Ben L. Solomon, a U.S. Army dentist during World War II. During the Battle of Saipan, when the Japanese started overrunning his hospital, he stood a rear guard action, allowing the safe evacuation of the wounded. He killed 98 enemy troops before being killed himself. In 2002, he was given the Medal of Honor. Well, yeah, Christ. Jamaica is currently the only country whose national flag doesn't include either the colors red, white, or blue. What? That can't be right? No, wait, hold on a second. Why does that not feel correct to me? A villager from Ankang, China, unknowingly used an old grenade as a nutcracker for 25 years. It was a gift from a friend. I like that. From a friend. Yeah, I'd be pissed. A group of sailors surrounded the ship's cat Convoy as he sleeps inside a miniature hammock aboard the HMS Hermione 1941. Or Hermione, if, you're into that sort of thing. Oh, that's great. An Australian journalist named her baby Amphetamine Rules as a test of naming regulations. Okay, did she fix that? Okay, first of all, did it work? Was she allowed to do that? And if she was, did she figure out a way to fix that? Because that's fucked up, right? That's not cool. Like, oh, you did it. You really gave the man something to think about. Again, I don't know if it actually worked or not. But if it did, man, I hope you didn't just make them keep it, because that's some bitch-ass bullshit. Incredible! Terry Fox, a 21-year-old Canadian who lost a leg to cancer, began a cross-Canada run to raise money for cancer research. He ran the equivalent of a full marathon a day. He made it 143 days and 5,300 kilometers before the spread of his cancer forced him to quit. He died in June 1981. I have heard about Terry Fox before. A true goddamn legend. Holy crap, man. A decorative carved ivory ball once belonging to Queen Victoria. It contains 15 concentric balls and was made using a single block of ivory. Wow, it's not cool that it's made out of fucking ivory, but it's incredible craftsmanship nonetheless. Like, that's actually insanely wild. The Golden Gate Bridge, 50th anniversary, 1987. Estimated crowd size was over 800,000 people, which caused the bridge to sag 7 feet. Well, yeah. As someone once pointed out to me, during a local run that happens every year in my hometown called Bloomsday, bridges like that, to my knowledge, weren't designed to have hundreds of thousands of people walking or running across them. Very often, they're designed for the smooth motion of cars, mainly. So, I don't know. The Golden Gate Bridge is definitely different than the Monroe Street Bridge where I grew up, which for like a couple of years was the longest arch bridge in the world by a foot or something stupid, even though it's not really a long bridge. Point is, I love my town. I could tell you stupid facts about it all day long, but yeah, good God, I hope the bridge was okay and nothing spooky started going on after that. Charity Whedon is sworn in at NASA. Look closely at the book she's swearing in on. Okay, let me zoom in here, see what we got. Carl Sagan, contact. I mean, why not? You're working at NASA. It's not like they force you to use a Bible, right? Water, carbon, and organic materials were found in this sample of asteroid Osiris-RE-X. Water, carbon, and organic materials. Okay. Well, look, to be as fair as possible, probability alone, I can absolutely 100% guarantee you there are other life forms out there in the universe. Will we see them? I don't think so. I mean, I think the closest we're ever going to get is some bacteria from one of Jupiter's moons or something like that. I do not think we will ever, at least everybody watching this video's lifetime, in your lifetime, I do not believe we will ever see anything else. But I can guarantee you, I'd bet you every penny I own or will ever make for the remainder of my life that there's a lot more out there. See the moon through the eye. The eye of, whoa, okay, where can I go? Hello? In a small town in County Cork, Ireland, a monument stands in appreciation to the American Choctaw Indian tribe, Native American tribe. Although impoverished, shortly after being forced to walk the Trail of Tears, the tribe somehow gathered $170 to send to Ireland for famine relief in 1847. Which, just doing a simple calculation via Google, it looks like the value of that $170 is nearly $6,400 in today's money. An increase of $6,200 over 176 years. Quite redonkulous, honestly. The Ermagerd Gersberms girl recreated the classic meme to promote the new Goosebumps show. Oh, no way, that's awesome, though, if that is true, because every time I see one of these meme kids grown up, someone's like, oh, it's not them, though. Also, I heard the show is cool. One of the 2 photographs in existence of the U.S. Supreme Court in session. Why did I say Supremes? Supreme Court in session. Cameras are forbidden in the Supreme Court, but this photograph was taken by a young woman who concealed her small camera in her handbag, cutting a hole through which let the lens peep out in 1937. Okay. Yeah, that must be one of the more intimidating rooms to be in. Look at that big ass wall with a clock 50 feet up behind him. It's just creepy. This 18th century sculpture called Disillusion, which includes an intricate net carved from a single block of marble, which was created by Francesco Chiarolo without assistance. Chiarolo? I don't know. Without assistance. Since no apprentice would touch it for fear of the delicate net crumbling in their hands, it took him 7 years. Yeah, I can see why I wouldn't touch it either, dude. Holy crap. You telling me I'm apprenticing for a guy that can create something like that? I'm not helping him. I'm not gonna help you move it. I'm not even gonna look at it wrong, man. Because I know if I do anything wrong, I'm gonna get killed, man. The atomic bomb that was dropped on Nagasaki, Japan, knocked out one post of this temple, or Shinto shrine archway, excuse me. Yet the other post was remarkably probably left standing. And I swear to God, this is the type of thing that Elon Musk is just going to say, interesting, to, implying some weird crap, flooding outside and in New York City apartment. Yay. I love looking at that. A lake's name in Massachusetts? Oh my God, no way. Holy jeez. I'm gonna need someone to do that one for me. 18,000 people live in this single building in St. Petersburg, Russia. Yeah, looks like fun. Like a lot of fun. Damn, it's huge though. The preserved body of Balto, the sled dog that made the final 53-mile stretch through an Alaskan blizzard to deliver life-saving medicine to children. That feels weird. Also, it is strange how different those dogs looked, especially in comparison to the damn animated movie they made. Also, thank you. I do appreciate crediting Balto as the sled dog that made the final stretch through a blizzard rather than, making it somehow the entire goddamn way. The movie because the movie's by no means a historical account. It's an animated kids movie. Of course, it's going to get super silly. That movie made it feel very, very different growing up. I knew it was based on some sort of true story, but even as a kid, I was like, well, wait a minute. I know they're not talking cartoon dogs. I'm curious, what really happened? Astronomers calculated this color, cosmic latte, to be the average color of the universe. Well, that makes me kind of sad. Super boring. Zebra foals imprint on their mother's unique patterns of stripes. Keepers wear a special coat so the orphan foal will automatically recognize whoever wears it as his caregiver. Aw, well, that's just adorable. No wonder it can split a human with no effort. What? What can it? Oh, well, okay, yeah, I never wondered why a bear could destroy you. A long 38-hour drive in Western Australia without ever leaving the state. Oh my God. Yeah, I gotta say, you guys have probably the worst road trips in the world, In the UK, you drive for 37 hours and you're in fucking Alaska all of a sudden. But in Australia, you drive for 6 months, you're still in your goddamn driveway, man. That is good Lord, brother. Still gotta visit someday. I'm just waiting for a good time. Football player David Njoku, sporting face covering, arrives for today's game after suffering facial burns yesterday. Oh my God, we sell those masks at Spirit Halloween. What happened though? No, seriously, he bought that off the shelf at Spirit. Brand new 1941 IH A14 tractor chained to the USS Hornet carrier sunk in 1942, depth of 17,500 feet. Oh, I genuinely don't know why I didn't expect that to be the image. I'm a moron. Family members' work conference dinner the other night, suspended by a crane. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm not doing that. Irene Triplett, who died in 2020, was the last recipient of an American Civil War pension through her father, who was born in 1846. She was only eligible for the pension because her father made the fortuitous decision to switch to the Union side in 1864. Damn, man. Whew, how much would that have been? The only known intact head of an extinct dodo bird. Now look at those gooby boys. Look, we've all seen Ice Age. We know what happened. Twinkies and Pop-Tarts in Swedish. Disgusting food museum. Okay, let's set the record straight right now. I get it. I totally do. However, Sweden, Finland, Norway, the UK, everywhere over there, you guys have terrible food too. I've had Finland's terrible, unhealthy, sugary food. Reminds me, same shit. It's the same damn shit. It's just in different packaging. And to be fair, doesn't have tens of thousands of pounds of salt for some inexplicable reason, I guess preservatives or whatever, or syrup. So look, I'll give you guys some points, but as an American who's kind of tired of just, yeah, I'm American, I should myself, right? You guys have terrible, disgusting food too. I guess to be fair, because I haven't seen the rest of the Disgusting Foods Museum, you've gotta have more than us in there. I know you do. So one thing though, if y'all Swedes don't have many Swedish items in there, okay, fuck you. I'm just, this museum better be like 80% Swedish foods, okay? It better be. There's a man in India who held his arm up one day and decided to keep it there. Almost 50 years later, his arm is still in the air, and it's completely dead and unusable. I don't know why he did this. I'm not sure what, is this some kind of protest or something? All I know is There's literally nothing that can be done with that arm. It's gone. It is gone. Does he sleep at night with it just raised above his head still? Like, does he lie down, but like halfway down the bed or something so that his arm is extended? The top of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Oh, it's in Egypt? Wow, crazy, thank you. Hey, look at that. A lot of people, subscribe to weird theories about like, there's no way we could have built something like that. Are you sure? Because it's just piles of small bricks. I feel like this is the most efficient way to pile bricks. Big 3D triangle. Big triangular prism. A museum demonstrating what happens when you let visitors touch marble. Wait, what? All right, let's see. Oh my god, I hit the wrong button. What in the world is my problem? Please don't touch the vase. Museums have good reasons for asking people not to touch things. The vase is made from carved marble. If every visitor to the gallery touched it, it would soon become dirty. We want you to touch this piece of marble. Look at the difference between the surface that people have been touching and the area that hasn't been touched. Yeah, I think people really underestimate in general how nasty your goddamn hands are. Yes, even if you wash them regularly, even if you wash them without pissing and shitting in the bathroom, even if you do that regularly, your hands are goddamn filthy, dude. The stories they could tell. In 2009, the physicist and author Stephen W. Hawking gave a party for time travelers. Right. How'd that go? No one showed up, right? In 1958, 2 pilots flew an aircraft for more than 2 months without landing, refueling by matching speed with a truck driving down a road, and their record still hasn't been broken. Yeah, I wouldn't want to beat that record either. Can you imagine being in a rumbly, tumbly, annoying-ass, loud-as airplane for 60 days? Do you know how uncomfortably quiet you would find the rest of the world for quite some time after you, landed? I mean, sheesh, brother. Oh, that would suck.